If your 2010 through 2014 S197 Ford Mustang needs a big change in both the style and performance, this 20x8.5-inch magnetic style wheel with the Lionhart all-season LH5 tire and a wheel and tire package is a perfect solution. I do want to note right up front that this kit does include all 4 wheels and tires in the set and features free mount and balance. Now this combo is great for the hybrid or more balanced driver when it comes to performance, great for both spirited and lighter track driving when it comes to dry traction, and grip in day-to-day scenarios where you encounter really any condition, making it a well-rounded choice for fun as well as performance and comfort. Now, along with day-to-day ride quality, this set features a factory-inspired aggressive multi-spoke design for that wheel paired with that charcoal finish, really bringing the Mustang to life, and it offers a much more sporty and finished look compared to a factory wheel while offering great fitment. Now, the size combination and the offset offer a flush fit with no rubbing or modification needed for your stock stance like we have here, or all the way up to 2 inches of drop. So if you plan on lowering your Mustang or you have a lowered setup currently, you can have some peace of mind that these will fit. Now this wheel and tire kit first and foremost makes a huge visual difference, as you can see, thanks to the larger 20-inch diameter wheel, filling up that wheel well very nicely and offering more of a flush stance with the 30 millimeters of offset compared to the factory setup. Now the design of the wheel is also much more modern, taking inspiration from the 2015 through 2017 premium and higher trim models with the sporty track-inspired look, especially with the charcoal finish, making this setup much more unique compared to a factory replacement. Now, while the wheel draws you in with the appearance, the tire is really what's going to improve the feel and handling of your Mustang, and this specific LH5 option is great for all-weather traction and has a higher performance edge thanks to the build. Now these offer a 320 tread wear rating, meaning that it has a softer compound, which is great for grip, especially when you're getting up to temp while wearing slower for better longevity out of the tire. These also have a AA traction rating for great grip in both wet and dry conditions. So while being great in higher performance scenarios in dry traction with good grip, they also have excellent traction in wet conditions thanks to the all-season nature, being a great balance between spirited or track driving, as I mentioned, and that everyday commute. This kit also features free mount and balance, so you can either have them mounted and balanced by us in our warehouse, or we can set you up at one of our recommended shops at no cost to you. Now, in addition to the wheels and tires, you will need to pick up a set of new lugs for these wheels, and if you want to add TPMS sensors into the kit to keep the light off the dash, it will cost a little bit extra to mount those up, but it's going to be well worth it for a complete set of wheels and tires. Now the features that come with this set really come down to the build. So starting with the wheels, these have an aluminum alloy cast, which is strong and lightweight, and on top they have a charcoal coating to resist any damage or chipping to the wheel or the finish. Now they also come with the matching plastic AM center caps, and I do want to note again that the lug holes are going to be narrower than stock, so this set does require new lug nuts for install, and you can find multiple options right here on our site. Now the tire also has a unique rubber compound and tread design that allows for that all-weather performance that I mentioned, including an asymmetrical tread pattern and a lot of siping and deep grooves in the tread for good water evacuation. Now those voids and siping, which are the little cracks within each of the tread blocks, will help to avoid any hydroplaning, which is essential in all-season performance, allowing this to do well in inclement conditions. Now while this does do well with an all-season build, it's not to say that this set won't hook when you need it to for those higher performance scenarios, making it a well-balanced tire for the best of both worlds. When it comes to price, these are super cost effective for all 4 wheels and tires, and keep in mind that that does include our free mount and balance. Now compared to other sets, this one adds a lot of sharp factory-inspired personality to your Mustang and great fitment, along with a solid hybrid style tire that will do well with whatever scenario or condition that you're in, making it well worth that price point if you want to save a few bucks when making a huge change to your S197. Now in stock, install here is super easy. It's just changing a tire, so this gets a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking at most 30 minutes to get everything in place. Now, obviously, you're gonna need a lift or a jack and jack stance to get the car up in the air, along with a socket set or an impact to remove and reinstall the lug nut. Now, also, make sure that you use the wheel key if you do get those flying lug nuts or a new set of lug nuts that does require a key, and a torque wrench to make sure that everything is torqued down to spec when you're finished. So that wraps it up for my review of the 20 by 8.5 inch magnetic style wheels and Lionhart all season LH5 tires in a wheel and tire package fitting all 2010 through 2014 S197 Ford Mustangs. And you can find this set right here at AmericanMuscle.com.